Rosy Hardy. This is Rosy Hardy Gardening. So we have got another trolley load of plants here. These are all cool colours. So we're going to put these together. It's as though you've been to the garden centre yourself, got a trolley load, taking it home, and how are you going to put them together? Let's have a look at how they go. We have a mixture of plants which are tall. We have a mixture of colours, and for the cool border we have gone with whites and purples and blues in different hues. So we're going to start with the tall plants. This is Persicaria amplexicaulis Alba, and basically what we're going to do is we are going to do it so that you can see how the border will grow for yourself. So we'll start with the tall ones, mix them, then have some slightly shorter ones, and let's have a go. We have this lovely blue pincushion flower here. This is Succisa Pretensis, nice and upright, lovely low leaf here, nice strong stems. So that's a good, quite tall one, but I would bring it just fractionally in front of the Persicaria, because the Persicaria is going to come out. Persicaria is going to do this. It's going to spread out and be quite big. And then you've got this Succisa which is going to go up. And that white and that blue together just look really good, because you've got an upright flower in the Persicaria. You've got a lovely round globe. So even though they're different colours, the contrast of the shapes helps as well. Remember, in the border, this border is going to be there for all the seasons, so you will have some things which have flowered already, and this beautiful Amsonia, Ernst Pagel, has gorgeous lovely blue flowers on it, lovely fine foliage, so it's a really good filler plant for this time of the year, and it will fill out the border quite nicely. So that would have been blue earlier in the season. Then we've got Anemone Frilly Knickers, white on one side, purple on the reverse, so that's a good cool colour for here, and we'll perhaps put that somewhere like that, and you can see we're building up a beautiful different coloration and tone. Now sometimes you need plants which are fillers and they also flower quite nicely for you. This one is Eurybia divaricata. This just is a really great white flower plant that has this dark stem. So it's got this purple hue, so it still goes with all the colours that we're doing. So this is a filler plant. It will grow in shadier positions, so we can just tuck it in and build up the border like so. And you can see we've got our steps down and around. Aster King George is another really beautiful, good old favourite plant. This is something for the front of the border, nice and sunny position, and it will make a really, really good show for you. So something like this. Now you can see these are all going in quite tight. This is how we would build a display for somewhere like Chelsea or Hampton Court, showing you how the plants when they're mature. Obviously, if you were placing these in the garden, you would have to bring them out a lot more so that you get the spacing so that they have room to grow and mature. Now, a lot of the plants we've used so far are quite tall. You need some low ground cover. This little Geranium nodosum Silverwood, is an excellent little ground cover. It will grow in quite a lot of different situations. It likes a little bit of actual shade, so we can put that just as our ground cover here. It will grow up a little bit taller. And then you've got Viola, and this one is Viola cornuta Alba minor, much smaller flowers than its normal one, and that could make a lovely bit of ground here. As soon as you put a bit of white in, it lifts. Then we want a little bit more blue, and this is a lilac blue. This one is called Stokesia laevis Mel's. Beautiful thing this, it's really lovely, it's not too tall. So I would say we could put a clump of that somewhere around here, and you've got blue, 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 you've got white, 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 and you're joining all those colours together, all those textures together. And then finally, a lot of people forget about putting hostas into the borders, but hostas have flowers as well, and these are a cool colour. It's a lilac, and this blue leafed one is one called Halcyon, and it would just go down in somewhere like this, and again you get that contrast. So now all of these colours are together and the plants are all in there together. You can see that this has a cool tone to it. All of these plants should grow together. You just got to remember to make sure that they are in similar soils and that you have got the spacing right. So obviously when you plant these, remember how big a plant is going to get, so you would space it out. For instance, we've got 3 of the Stokesia here together. This is the sort of size clump that they would make. So if you were placing them in the garden, you would place them at around about those sorts of distances. And again with the Eurybia, you would be putting, you see how much more space that is in comparison to how we've done it, to give you that effect of what it will look like when it's mature. Lovely cool colours, cool planting. Enjoy having fun playing with the colours in your garden. Thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel.